Shalom, I'm coming back with another lesson. In this lesson, first I want to start off with calling upon our power. Call Halal, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shah. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone who rule and teach well across the four corners of the earth. And Shalom to the whole, and Shalom to the, double, I think I said, okay, double honor to the elder apostles of Great Millstone who rule well, teach well. Shalom to the hopeful elect, and shalom to the hopeful elect across the four corners of the earth. Coming back with another lesson. This is just more things to link to why the people of this world is more bugged out. I'm going to just play this video about the maxes. That's what I'm going to call it. The maxes are it links to the reason why more people are bugged out, It links to why people are more bugged out. Because the maxes, here we go.
A latest COVID-19 study is providing answers to one of the questions often repeated since the vaccines were introduced. How have the vaccines been affecting our health?
Now, the largest vaccine study to date, it has identified some risks which are associated with them. And our next report brings you all the details. Take a look.
New Zealand's Global Vaccine Data Network analysed data from 99 million people who received COVID-19 vaccines across 8 countries. Their findings show the vaccines are responsible for a slight increase in neurological, blood and heart-related disorders. The research says 3 doses of Pfizer, BioNTech and Moderna's mRNA vaccines could trigger myocarditis, a rare condition of heart inflammation. A 3rd dose of AstraZeneca vaccine increased the risk of another heart condition, pericarditis, 6.9-fold. The 1st and 4th dose of Moderna increased the risk 1.7-fold and 2.6-fold respectively. Those who took the AstraZeneca shots had a greater risk of developing a rare neurological disorder, Guillain-Barré syndrome. They also had a 3.2 times increased risk of getting blood clots. The Moderna disorder, Guillain-Barré syndrome. They also had a 3.2 times increased risk of getting blood clots. The Moderna vaccine increased the risk 3.8 times of the neurological disorder. Acute disseminated encephalomyelitis for AstraZeneca's vaccine users, there was a 2.2-fold increased risk of the disorder. The study also warned of several other disorders that need further investigation. However, it emphasized that the risk of developing any of the mentioned conditions are very small. The research notes that out of 13 billion doses administered, there have been only 2,000 such cases. The study also highlights that the benefits of the vaccines far outweigh the risks. Bureau Report, WION, World is One.
For latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Alright, maybe if I can read, but you brothers heard it basically. You heard it basically. I can probably go back a little bit just to, you can't hardly understand. But it says 99 million people included in largest global vaccine safety study, the global. So that's basically, they're saying it's basically the largest study they've ever done on a max. It says the Global Vax, the data network assessed 13 neurological, blood, and heart-related medical conditions to see if there was a greater risk of them occurring after receiving a max.
Findings show the vaccines are responsible for a slight increase in neurological, blood and heart-related disorders.
See, the Pfizer, the Moderna, and the A were linked to heart and brain disorders.
The research says 3 doses of Pfizer, BioNTech and Moderna's mRNA vaccines could trigger myocarditis, a rare condition of heart inflammation. A third dose of AstraZeneca vaccine increased the risk of another heart condition, pericarditis, 6.9-fold. The first and fourth dose of Moderna increased the risk 1.7-fold and 2.6-fold respectively. Those who took the AstraZeneca shots had a greater risk of developing a rare neurological disorder, Guillain-Barré syndrome. They also had a 3.2 times increased risk of getting blood.
Read it a lot down here if you can understand. It says the max exacerbated 13 medical conditions.
Disorder, Guillain-Barré syndrome. They also had a 3.2 times increased risk of getting blood clots. The Moderna vaccine increased the risk 3.8 times.
Increased risk of other diseases. It links to the heart. Okay, so you can do your dirt on that, but man, look, man, hey, man, it just links more to the reasons why the people of this world are so bugged out, man. It really is, man. You go into the scriptures. You go into the scriptures and you see that this man right here was a big reason on why they were billion are responding to cope to CV-19. See, so he had a big part to play in that, and he basically he had a big part to play in that. And then the farms, he had a big part to play with that. He had a big part to play with just taking over the food, in the farms, so it ended up being. Give me a second, brothers. Please bear with me. I gotta. Okay. Yeah, man. He had a big part to play with overall just the maxes and them things. Having bad people having bad reactions to them. People having bad reactions to them. Of course, we know never trust thy enemy, man. Because the way you even do, like we said, that the way you even get the max is it's going off in itself, because you have to put marks in your flesh. It says in Sirach 9:12-10, never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rust, so is his wickedness. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass. As if thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rusts have not been altogether wiped away. Set him not by thee, lest when he have overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place. Neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat. And thou at the last remember my words and be pricked therewith. So you never trust him, man. And right here we go. Them things having bad, people having bad reactions to them. And you can read it right here. New max link to heart and brain conditions, in negative ways. So, so you can, hey man, you been paying attention that, the Lord is not gonna at all acquit the wicked, man. He's angry with the wicked every day. The scriptures say don't put no marks in your flesh. Leviticus 19:28, ye shall not make any cuttings in the mark in your flesh for the dead, nor print any marks upon you. I am the Lord. Proverbs 19:29, judgments are prepared for scorners and stripes for the back of fools. Proverbs 19:29, judgments are prepared for scorners and stripes for the back of fools. But the scriptures say, to keep your heart with all diligence, for out of it is the issues of life. And what does that do? It's just something else to mess with your brain. Them vapes mess with your brain, all this shit, man. The food you eat is messes with your brain. This is what you call an enemy, man. Never trust your enemy. That's literally his enemy, bro. Do not depend on these women, them white, whatever. Don't depend on them, bro. They forget them, man. Okay, this is your enemy, man. He hates you. That's a perpetual hatred. He's trying to destroy your brain. So you need to leave them women alone, man. And if that's what's holding you back, it might sound rough, but man, I'm telling you, this man really hates us, man. He messes with the earth. He messes with the earth. He messes with every fucking thing he can mess with. This man is the devil, man, and nothing can disprove that, man. Jeremiah 13:23. Can the Ethiopian change his skin, or the leopard change his spots? Then may ye also do good that are accustomed to do evil. Is this the New Testament? Yeah. Okay. Verse 24, therefore will I scatter them as the stubble that passeth away by the wind of the wilderness. This is thy lot, the portion of thy measures for me, saith the Lord, destruction. Because thou hast forgotten me and trusted in falsehood, therefore will I discover thy skirts upon thy face, and that thy shame may appear. And I have seen thine adulteries and thy names, the lewdness of thy whoredom, and thine abominations on the hills of the field. Woe unto thee, O Jerusalem! Wilt thou not be made clean? When shall it once be? So woe to our people, But because they took that and they didn't listen to us. I didn't never take it through the Lord because the Lord had mercy. But it just goes to show that woe unto them, man, because a leopard can't change his spots. So you can't trust your enemy, man. He's accustomed to do evil. He's accustomed to do evil, and he's accustomed to hate you. So I just wanted to make that video. The max is these people are. It's not. You be thinking in your head like, why, bro? These people, are you slow? You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't. And this is between a brotherhood. Brotherhood. This is between a brotherhood. But these people are kind of like they like, it's like the maxes, man, and just ultimately having a terrible diet and everything it just messes with your brain. And like these people are just they're just deluded, if you will, the word. They're deluded, man. So let me get the version. Jeremiah 13:23, can a Nubian change the color of his skin, or a leopard remove his spots? If they could, then you that do nothing but evil could learn to do what is right. See? So a leopard, basically it's a leopard can't change his spots. An Ethiopian can't change his skin. Speaking about mainly our people, but the scripture can go to the Edomites too. They can't change, man. So you can't trust your enemy, man. Because our people can't change. That's why that's why 2/3 of our people will not be saved, and there's no way around it, in the end, because it's written, only a remnant gonna be saved. So yeah, man, with that, hey, Lord's willing, this video was edifying. Never trust thy enemy, man. The Lord is sending out judgment. And that Maxine, how many people took it? Let me just look at how many people it took. You cannot trust him. That's why he hates when we tell him about himself, because he know what he's doing. He's the devil. He know that he's doing devil works. Overall, people, it says 230 million people, or 70% of the population, are considered fully vaccinated. See, it says more than 12 billion people receive the max, and it got negative effects. You know, so yeah, man. Whatever his goal is, you know, it's to all roads lead to the Karagma. But you know, hey man, never trust your enemy. That's the point of this video. So yeah, man. Lord's will in this video is edifying. With that, I want to say shalom. Yahweh Shalom Shabrakatah.